No, I fully agree with you. MJF is the best. Like when he's got the belt, things just seem kind of like the puzzle pieces. The puzzle pieces seem as if they are in place in AEW, and I really like what they got going on with Brody King right now too. Though, to be honest, and I want him to be the one to eventually win it off of him, even though Swerve just turned back heel against Kenny Omega. Then he wound up hitting him with a damn vertebraker on the announce table because that's normal.
Yeah.
Um, that's something you can only do in a video game, and that's one thing I got to give credit to AEW for. We don't talk about them much on here because neither one of us like religiously watch it. In my case, watch it at all. I catch it by the highlights. I mean, there's damn good wrestling on there. That's undeniable. It's
Oh yeah.
you get a little gun shy when it comes to knowing whether or not or thinking whether or not it's going to have a good story, but the stories have been getting a lot better lately, as previously stated. But it's a fun time. I think it's but yeah, to double back, I do agree. MJF is probably the best thing they got going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. MJF is he's just a dude. Like I said, his stick, like just being a dickhead, like he's in interviews and stuff's funny. But it's just real life. Like he's the biggest draw. Like he's the number one guy. He's gonna do his thing.
Absolutely.
It is what it is. I like. I don't know. He's yeah. He's I don't know. AEW is real. It's real good. It's like it's just like anything else. So like it's got peaks and valleys. Like the WWE isn't always just awesome. You
Mm-mm.
know, like sometimes it be fire and sometimes it's ass. It's just part of it. But as long as you,
I
but
don't.
you just gotta keep watching the shit. I well, I watch it. I watch it regular, or I wouldn't say I don't watch it every freaking week, but I watch it pretty good.
Yeah,
Like I watch it. I try to watch every week, but it don't always happen. And I just try to keep up with, you know, just try to keep up with as much wrestling as possible. But only so much time in the world
yep.
with everything else going on.
If there was 42 hours in a day, I'd devote 24 of them to wrestling.
Yep. If I could, I would.
But I can't, you see, because I can't extend time. I'm not
Yep.
Steve Jobs.
That and I don't know what's but I mean, as far as wrestling, just hell, waiting for these last two elimination chamber matches and qualifiers and see what's going to happen. This the go home episodes of Raw and SmackDown, and get prepared
Hmm.
for the elimination chamber on Saturday. It's going to be some good stuff.
Absolutely.
You're going to be excited to watch it, and then
And
try to give a review. Try to give a review after it.
yeah, we'll do what we can to get that review. It's going to happen, and we're going to be thankful y'all came and watched it. And on a side note, let's talk about some Pokemans.
Oh damn,
It's time to
yeah, grown ass man playing Pokemon.
yeah.
Oh, so like I started. I've been. I know this is for me. So like I've been playing Pokemon the last few weeks. Well, not the last. Well, I guess it's the end of last year. I found my old Game Boy Advance SP with Leaf Green and Ruby version. So I started playing them, Like I just started playing all my, I don't know, just playing Pokemon. I never had. That's the last, like the Hoenn region, the third game, like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. That's the last place where I. That's the last time I had anything to do with, or I played Pokemon like up to date. So like anything after that, I don't have any knowledge on. So I've been playing the Sinnoh region, the fourth region, the Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum games. I borrowed Platinum and a 3DS from my cousin. So I've been playing that, and I've been fucking locked in on this shit.
Hell yeah.
That's good stuff. I like it. I'm doing pretty like it's. I don't know. It's fun. Like I said, I mean that's not for everybody. Like whatever you want to do. I'm fuck this Elite Four though. Fuck the Elite Four in this game and
Mm.
Pokemon Platinum. Fucking bastards. Really.
The Elite Foreskin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, there ain't much to talk about as far as that shit, I guess. But I don't know. We're just hoping the Spurs make it to the NBA Finals this year.
Yeah. Led by Pikachu.
Yeah.
We take a look at the NBA standings real quick. It's a good time in the East if you're a Pistons fan.
If you're a Pistons fan.
If you're a Pistons fan, if you're anything else, I mean, well, if you're a Celtics, Knicks, or Cavs fan, you got 36 wins and either 19, 21, or 22 losses. So that's not too bad. But from the ninth seed down, it's tough days, especially if you're a Pacers fan. So I think honestly, shout out Pacers fans because they have definitely been on a ride this go around, and it is not pretty because they went from being in the NBA Finals last year to being the worst team in the East, them and the Nets, and it's just sad days. But nobody's as bad as the Kings, so I guess there's always that. The,
Yeah.
the Kings are on a
Which
16 game losing streak, and ain't good. But we're starting to get towards the end of the year. There's see, they got 58 games, 56, 58, 55. So somewhere between 55 to 58 games. So was that like 25 games? Like
yeah.
25 to 26 games. We're right there in the coming up on the last quarter of the year. And this has been a pretty exciting season. Um, even if your team is doing bad. Um, I know my Blazers are in play-in contention, and that's a
Yeah.
blessing considering
Yeah.
where we have been the past few years. The Spurs are the second best team in the West, and closing in that gap between them and the Thunder, who the Thunder started out this season looking like a world beater. And I'm not
I'm
ruling
telling you.
them out to not win the chip this year, but the Spurs they're hot and they're on their heels.
Yeah. Until the Spurs until they
Yeah.
met the Spurs kind of had their number there for a while, but they they probably won't meet up until the playoffs. So if they meet up, that would be a good final if we could get that as a Western Conference final.
I don't
This
disagree.
is a 7 game series of the Spurs and Thunder. I say that, but I'll be shitting up my back the whole time. Fucking nervous watching the Spurs again. Dude, I want to see the Spurs in the playoffs. That's all I want to do. Like, I want to watch an NBA playoff game where I'm actually excited. Well, like I'm full heartedly excited again. Like, I love playoffs, like NBA playoffs. Anyways, there's more to it. It's just fun, but it means so much more watching your team in there
Absolutely.
when they actually have a shot at it. And the Spurs are 40-16 on an 8 game win streak,
Yeah.
second place in the West. Good stuff. Well, it's also crazy.
We love to see it.
But like on the east side, like like the east, that shit's just what like Detroit coming out of nowhere. And like this is like what gets me about the east, like Detroit's number one. Then you got Boston. This is supposed to be a tanking year for them. They're supposed to suck. And then like because they lost Tatum in the offseason and shit, and here they are, fucking second seed, 36 and that too.
Welcome to Boston.
Yeah.
This is
Then you
this is
got the
what they do.
Knicks.
They reel you into a false sense of security, and then they strip everything away from you.
Yep. Then you got the Knicks, Cavaliers, Raptors, Sixers. Yeah, I don't know.
The Raptors are
Come on. I
honestly
would.
not that bad. They're doing their little thing, and it's cool to see the Raptors be good.
Yeah.
Like even if they're not necessarily like a championship threat team, they are still a really fun team when they are good, and you love to see them have a good year on
Yeah.
occasion. But no, other than that, hockey season is coming to an end, and the Maple Leaves are what they are, and
Yeah.
it's scary hours.
Fucking talking about hockey. Goddamn Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers are not doing so hot, but everyone else, no. The Knights are the best in their division, and I believe if I were to look at the standings here, we're both going to go dark screen because you got to look at the rankings, brother. No, shout out the Olympic hockey. U.S. beat Canada somehow.
They beat them today.
They beat
I
them
ain't even
today.
pay. I didn't pay attention to that shit.
Connor McDavid's leading the league in points. Nathan McKinnon's leading the league in goals. Tied for assist is Connor McDavid and Nikita Kucherov, both with 62 assists so far. And yeah, it's looking like another MVP for McDavid. I know it's not called the MVP, but it's okay. You leave me be. But we're looking here at they're doing what they do. But sports year has kind of died down now that the football. We're just waiting on the playoffs in basketball and hockey. And of course, the race to the Stanley Cup is always incredibly exciting.
Oh yeah, the
And
NHL, the NHL and NBA playoffs always a fun.
oh yeah, uh,
That's always the best shit.
the All Star game and the All Star weekend. We're not going to talk about that. But it was what it was. It was interesting. It was competitive at the very least up until the last game. And shout out Kawhi Leonard for dropping 30 points in 12 minutes because of course he did.
Yeah, the dude, he can. It just shows he's always lethal. Like at any given point, that dude can go off. But you know, whatever. I got mixed feelings as a Spurs fan about him.
Oh, I know you do. And we ain't got to get into him on this episode.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Might
Well,
not do
no,
it.
we're gonna be covering. Hopefully, we can get Kenny on here and talk some shit about basketball and not so much hockey, I guess. But we can talk some shit about.
Oh, we can talk about wrestling if he's on there. He's getting more into wrestling.
Yeah, but we can definitely get into that. And then hell, honestly, when we get into like the summer, I guess like baseball, because
Mm-hmm.
apparently like Kenny is a big seam head, so like
He loves
we
some
can
base.
actually,
He loves some baseball.
so we can get into there with him. We can get on there with Kenny and talk some shit, like go over some baseball a little bit. and just hopefully maybe watch the Dodgers downfall. Fucking bastards.
The Dodgers' downfall will be glorious when it finally happens, but something tells me it's not going to happen anytime soon, and that's a rough one.
Yeah. We're gonna have to end up having a fucking lockout before then, and like have a they end up doing a lockout and like all this money that they're spending, they're gonna watch it. Like it's gonna just you can mark my words, it's gonna end up blowing up in their face, but then it's gonna affect the whole league there. But whatever.
Yeah, not my problem. Not my
Mm.
biscuits, not my gravy.
Yeah.
'Cause
But yeah.
it is, and I don't want it.
But yeah, we'll try to wind this down. Hopefully we can have, you know, come this week. Try to get back maybe lock back in on this shit. Try to get
Oh,
a damn whenever whoever qualifies tomorrow for the chamber. Try to do a little quick video for that. Some quick smack like just some do some small videos like review some stuff or talk about some games and shit and
yeah,
try to get consistent again, posting regular. That way we can lock it. Like we can do this and then we can just try to get everything back in.
absolutely. So y'all be prepared for that, and be prepared for the
Be
silence.
prepared for everything.
Be prepared for the silence of Jay Uso coming out winning the.
Oh gosh, damn.
You already know it's
Fuck.
going to be quiet, quiet as a church mouse when that happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. The kids will go crazy. The kids love Jay. That I will give him that. The kids love him, but
Yeah.
that's
It'll
about
be
it.
fun. It'll like it's funny because like if you send Jay Izzo out there, it's gonna be fun. And then, like because I've been to WWE shows since he's been doing the like over the few years he's been doing the yeeting and stuff. It like it's the most infectious fucking thing ever in the crowd. Like it just I don't know how to explain it, but like me and Jordan both were eating every time we seen it. I'm like, this is fucking wild. How's he doing this? But like it's fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
And but at this point, like if he actually won something of significance as a chamber, brother, it would go from fun to desolate in just a matter of seconds. Like it would be like, yeah, like we don't need anything like him winning anything of substance. Like Christ's sakes, he's got the fucking half of the tag team titles on him. Like, why are you even putting him in the
Yeah,
single
don't
shit
do
again?
not make him a double champ. Like,
Hell no.
don't do it.
Hell no. Teresa way to perk. Fuck that.
Chorizo has eaten too many perks at this point,
No shit.
and would continue to eat perks if this happened.
Without a doubt.
I might eat perks if this happened.
Yeah.
No, but we wish him the best, and we wish that we hope that he, at the very least, provides in the match. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And usually, if you can count on him to maybe not win the match, but get some big moments, you'll definitely get those out of him, and that's open. That's an overall positive. So I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think last thing I want to close this out with Roman going after CM Punk. How do you feel that goes? What direction do you think that takes? Who do you think goes over? So I have my own thoughts, and I want to.
I think if Roman, like, it'd be cool to see Roman win a title, like, because since he's never won the outright World Heavyweight Championship, that'd be cool to see him win that. Um, like, I wouldn't have no problems. My only issue with him winning is like have him be a fighting champion, you know? like have him be on every week or every 2 week, whatever. Just like constantly defending the belt. You know what I'm saying? They're like in the loop. Because like if he wins that, like if Roman wins that title, like CM Punk has already brought that title levels more because it kind of went through a downfall after Seth like with Gunther, and Gunther did good, but then after Gunther dropped it to Jay and then won it back, and like it's kind of just been like you know, hit or miss, and then like CM Punk has brought that son of a bitch prestigious, like he's brought it up to another level. Because Seth's second run really wasn't much, like he cashed in and then he was like had it for a few like 2 months I think, and then got hurt,
Yeah.
and like yeah, something like that. Yeah, I had about 2 months, uh and then CM Punk he's brought it to another level. So I think you go that route. Like I think like if and then if Roman wins it from Punk, like Roman's his star status, like alone, he could elevate it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the positive out of it. Like I said, the only thing that worries me is if he doesn't show up every week. Like everybody, like, because that's the thing about that title is like it's kind of been like everybody's had it's kind of been there every week.
Yeah.
So or in constant rotation, I should say. So that's my only thing about it. But honestly, low key, I could see him going. I could see him having Punk retaining it. Honestly,
Yeah. I could too. I mean, I could see it being a thing that is defended and defended well, but is Roman the one to do it?
mm-hmm.
I think if he was there weekly, it's not that he can't do it weekly. It's just will he? And of course, sometimes his health gets in the way of that, and we wish him. We do, well, I'm not even going to bring that into the picture because that's a scary thought. But we just hope the direction that that goes is a good one. And sometimes you can't guess that shit, but I'm excited to see it. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. Leave a like, hit the bell, get out of our yard now. We are about to mow it, and you're in the way. But yeah, thank you for watching, and catch us next time because we're going to be trying to do the music episodes as well. But this was originally devoted to the idea of wrestling and doing a wrestling podcast, so we're going to try to get caught up with that, get back in our flow, and then you'll see all three. You'll see us and Kenny as well on those. But thank you for watching. This has been our yard. We love you.
There we go. We're going home.
Oh.